Day 16. I am halfway through my month commitment of doing Cortices with you at 12:30 each day. I started on January 14th and it ended up being 32 days till February 14th. And celebrating that I'm halfway through, not that I have really minded doing the Cortices consistently. It's, just nice to know that the days are adding up and I'm just about at the halfway point here after today. So today what I wanted to do is draw your attention to the 5 elements. In Body Talk, we're introduced to looking at things from a Western health perspective, dividing things up with organs, endocrines, body parts, systems, but we're also brought in the awareness of using Chinese medicine way of looking at what happens in the body through the 5 elements. And today's focus is going to help the brain, which is what we're doing is setting up an energetic bridge from the right side of the brain to the left side of the brain, from the left side of the brain to the right side of the brain, getting it to communicate. There's energy that's flowing in our head. There's meridians, there's acupuncture points. From a Chinese perspective, the different elements are working to balance themselves out. Sometimes more attention is to one element than it is to another, and then there's cycles that come in to help control it and to balance it and bring it back into a state where equilibrium is maintained because of the checks and the balances that are taking place. From a Western point of view, we have circulation of blood happening in the head. We have the lymph and the cerebral spinal fluid taking out any waste products that the brain cells have produced while they're making the different hormones and chemicals that are happening in the head brain. And the nerve activity. So with all that as a gentle focus, we're going to use our hand, place it at the back of the head here at the base of the neck. We talked about how the breath cycle helps energetically with the scanning of what's going on in the body. So we're going to use a full breath. So take life in. Let go of what it is that you're not needing. Connect to heart. And connect to gut. We want to work on the balancing, being as balanced as we can with all our elements. All the activities that's happening within us. The energy that's flowing, the blood that's flowing, the lymph, the nerve communication. Gut center tapping. Nice tight hand on the head. Broad hand tapping as much of the brain area as you can. Setting up in quantum field a standing wave. Interfacing with the brain wave is how I like to think of it. Bringing in intention to help create harmony, balance, synchronization in the body and the mind. Connecting with life, with the in-breath. Bringing life in. The act of living is breathing. Expanding. Contracting. Every part of our body has expansion, contraction, energy moving, pulses that are happening. I'd like to read an old Chinese proverb or saying. The blood follows the chi. The blood follows the energy. The chi follows the thought. The thought follows the spirit or the mind. And the spirit follows the Tao, the Tao. Anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting for today that I kind of wanted to share with you. Well, continue on with the best day that you can, and day 17 tomorrow. Bye for now. Pour as glass as I could get.